Alrighty guys, so I'm actually out here in the pasture right now. I'm going to do a mini equipment tour for you guys. Plus I got the brand new item that we have here. I'm going to show you guys that. So everyone, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all. Welcome to Hartung Family Farms, and today mini equipment tour plus the brand new harvesting item on our farm. Be sure to stay tuned for that. So as I said before, let's cut to what we got in the shed. What we're doing right now, let's take a look and we'll see what we got in the shed. Got the nice brand new Tiptree Super Hopper, or 2019 Tiptree Super Hopper, the 93 day cab Freightliner, RB 564 round baler on the 10. There's probably just had it on there to move it. Steiger 400, FR 9060 4-inch harvester, 5088 in the back, 3230 case sprayer, MT865B Cat Challenger, T8050 grain cart, or T8050 New Holland tractor on the 882 grain cart, 7088 combine, 340 Magnum. We have everything in here. Good gravy. That was a mouthful. So we have a lot of stuff in here right now, but it's go time, honestly, guys. We might start chopping tomorrow. We'll see, crossing the fingers. So now I'm out here in the pasture. Got our old 1083 8-row corn head. It's got our corn or cones on them from last year when we had to put them on for down corn. Also in the pasture, we got chopper box, our drag, manure spreader, cattle tender, liquid manure spreader, our old one, the 560, which has got a blown up engine that needs an overhaul. We'll head over there. Old parts grinder, just for parts, an 822 farmhand. It's, we got a Kuhn rake, New Holland discbine, 3 hay wagons. We got a Brent 644 wagon, bunch of augers back there, an Artsway shredder. Let's head over. We got our mulcher, our Colta mulcher, packer, whatever you call it. And we also have my dad and my disc over here that needs to be fixed up at some point, but it might not happen till this winter. Who knows now? Got our tedder, our big 13-inch load auger, or bin auger. We got an old 100-32. It's an 8-inch load auger, the one that you guys say we need to duct tape. Got an old Mayrath auger that used to be on our dryer over there, but it's bent now, so we can't use it really much anymore. Here's the disc. We're actually looking, we need a new part. We need a new one of these. So basically we just need a new leveling disc. What this does is it levels the hitch and the disc. So it basically, if we didn't have this, we could put the tongue on there, but it's pinned right here. So if we stick the tractor on the tongue, the disc would just flop down. So that's why you need this as like your third link to kind of level it, and it's got a screw so you can actually level your disc. So other than that, just some minor things I got to do. Weld this disc up right here. Probably just stick a bead of weld all the way along this, I'm guessing. What I'll do, all the bearings are switched on here. Got to check a little bit for grease on what all holds grease, but yeah, that's what we got in here. I'm going to cut to actually walking around some more of the equipment that's in the shed. I kind of just did a once over before. So let's go look at what we have in the shed. That's probably, there's about $2 million in that shed right now. Yeah, that's about right. That's awesome. Let's go take a look. So guys, like I said, here's a little bit more of our equipment that's in here. And for the new guys to the channel, here's really pretty much the main stuff that we have. So we leased this 340 brand new 340 Magnum tractor. It's got probably 150 hours on it. It's a 400-hour lease. We got 250 hours left for grain cart duty. This thing will be on this grain cart probably towards the beginning of the year until we run out of hours, and then we're going to put it, which is a Brent 882 grain cart, but right now it's hooked onto the New Holland T8050, which is this bad girl right here. It's got 4,000 and some odd change hours on it. The reason why we got another tractor is because this thing had a lot of problems earlier in the year. Reference this video right here in the card, but basically we had a turnbuckle break. We had basically the front axle snapped off, which is awesome. And we also broke the cleaning fan, so that was fun. Not the cleaning fan, but the engine cooling fan. So we've had the New Holland T8050 since about 2008. The Brent 882 grain cart we've had for about 7 years. This is the 7th season. We got it in 2012. 7088 combine, 12-row Geringhoff. It's a 2011 12-row Geringhoff. It is, we just got it last year, got it a steal on an auction, our first 12-row corn head. And our 7088 we bought brand new back in 2010. It's a model year 2011, but it was made in 2010. So we've had that thing for 8 years now, put about 2,000 hours on it. Dragger 8-row corn head, This thing used to be on that until we get the 12 row. So now it's just mainly for our chopper, which you guys will see later. We chop, when I say chopper, guys, we have an FR 9060 New Holland forage harvester chopping. We call it chopping, but basically it ingests the whole plant, chops it up into small pieces, crushes any corn, any kernels that are there, and it basically makes great cattle feed. So what we put on the chopper is we have our 3 heads for it. We have a pickup head, which is over there, basically just like teeth that pick it up off the ground. We have our silage head, which ingests whole corn silage, whatever we want to put on there. And then we also have, like I said, our earlage, our corn head, which makes earlage that we put on there. So that's what we do for chopping, guys. You guys will see a bunch of that, maybe even a video soon, who knows. We have our Cat Challenger MT865B back here. It's a 510 horsepower tractor. It's got about 1,800 hours on there. It is fixed. We fixed the issue. We had a bearing go out, so we fixed that. So that thing's ready to go. My baby, Case IH 3230 sprayer, ready and raring. It put in a good 2nd year's work for us. Got about 900 hours on it, 950 hours on it. Bought it used last year. Put Aim Command Flex on it. This thing was my girl. I probably put 2/3 of the hours that this thing has on it. So I really like it. It's a good sprayer. It's our first self-propelled, and I'm kind of the sprayer guy in the spring. So you guys will see next year. 5088 tractor. Don't use it a ton, mainly a big auger tractor. Here's kind of the big silage drums. Steiger 400 tractor, Case IH. Bought it in 2011, I believe, 2011 or 2012. It's got 2,800 hours on it approximately. Good tractor, we like it, barely any issues. 1066 black stripe. This is my uncle's pulling tractor back in the day. Just put brand new rubber on it not too long ago. This thing is a great all-around tractor to run augers, the hay bine, really just about any medium job that we want. It's a very good, it's an open station tractor. I remember putting plenty of hours on this when I was younger. Case IH RB 564 round baler. It's our round baler we bought brand new 5 years ago. It's been a good baler for us. It's our first baler we've ever bought, first baler we've ever owned in 25 years. So it's a good tractor. It's been a good baler for us. 93 Freightliner, very similar to what How Farmers Work Big Red is. Same year, ours is just a day cab. There's the sleeper on it. And a brand new 2019 Timpty Super Hopper, and she looks nice. But anyway, that's what we have in our equipment shed. We obviously have a little bit more piece of equipment out and about that we use quite often, like this 2012 Freightliner that we have, 2013 Freightliner, and a 2013 Timpty Super Hopper. So we have those right there, but we also have our 2588 Combine that's not in here. What else is in here? A bunch of our smaller tractors, our 190 Maxim, a bunch of our tillage equipment and plantering equipment that is all up at the other shed. And yeah, here's our pickup head. We're gonna put this on potentially tomorrow for some stuff that you guys will see. But yeah, like I said, it's just got an auger to convey stuff in the middle after it. It's got pickup teeth in the front, which you guys can kind of see. So, but yeah. Alrighty guys, there we go. All right, you're back, sweet. So now, let's take a look at the new purchase we got. Ooh, this looks interesting. Very, very interesting. Promising. Is this what Ron has been wanting? Oh, disappointed. Okay, so I'm kind of disappointed, but kind of not. So this is a 2017 TerraFlex Case auger head, 3020. It's a 30-foot 3020. It's an auger flex head from Case. It's brand new. It's been sitting on Kuno's lot for the past 3 years. They haven't used it in a very long time, or they haven't had this thing sold, so they made us a heck of a deal on trading in our old 3020 to this 3020. And yes, this is a 3020, not to be confused with the John Deere tractor. So this one's brand new, guys. It's going to be stuck on our 7088. So we'll see. It's like I said, it's not exactly what I wanted, but you know what? Can't always ask what you want, get what you ask for. But this thing's got the full wrap cone fingers, which would be really nice. Our old one didn't have that, so it'll definitely be better than our old one. It's got actual flexing markers, indicators, which our old one also did not have. So it's got a lot of the new updates that the new TerraFlex heads have, but the only issue is, like I said, is the fact that it's an auger header instead of a draper header. I believe this is set up for a flagship. We got to put, actually no, we don't need to put it, they already have this set up. But basically, if we had a flagship, we'd remove these, and our feeder house sticks right up in there. But our 7088 is not a flagship, it only has this opening. So it's not too bad. I'm looking forward to see this thing run. Kind of bummed out it's not a draper head, but you know what? Beggars can't be choosers. I'm not the one that pays the bills, and it is what it is, guys. So I'm excited to run this thing. Bean harvest is probably 2 weeks out. You can kind of see these were one of our last planted beans in June 24th, I believe is when those were planted, and one number is already starting to turn pretty well. So not too bad. Our beans are actually looking decent. I'm gonna drive around here this afternoon just to kind of see what the beans look like. But honestly, not too bad, guys. Not too bad at all. So, whew. All right, I was spouting off a lot. Let's go hop back. I'm probably gonna jump back in the other video. But, well guys, I hope you enjoyed that mini equipment tour and the brand new harvest piece of equipment that you guys have. What do you guys think? Should we have gone with a draper? Do you think this auger head will work? I'm telling you, we got a steal on this brand new auger header to trade in our old one. So I think it's not too bad. I was originally bummed out, but at least I saw the updates. It'll work for us, guys. So harvest is at least 2 weeks out for us, but chopping season is gonna be here before you know it. Who knows? Might even have our first full day of chopping with the crew in the next video. You guys don't know. For sure in a couple videos though. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. If you guys did, be sure to hit that like button, comment if you guys have any questions, and of course subscribe if you haven't already, and be sure to ring that bell down there to let you guys know anytime I post something, which actually is quite often. And we'll be doing some more live streams as we go on. I just got a new phone and a new data plan, so I'm actually not okay. I'm not afraid to do live streams anymore without sucking my data. So be sure to ring that bell to let you guys know anytime I'm doing something. So anyway, thank you guys so much again. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Hartung Family Farms, and of course, guys, as always, ta-ta for now. And this is still full.